morning, everybody. How's everybody doing out there this morning? Yes, we've got a new intro. Thank you to the boss, Loki, at Loki's Mornings of Mischief for putting that together.
Thank you, Loki.
Why am I getting... Oh, because reasons. I'm getting background stuff. Okay. Forgot to mute a thing. Someday I'm going to learn the computer and it's going to be great. Yeah. Okay. So let's start off with our good mornings. Oh, and DJ. Oh my gosh, honey, I'm surprised you're in here. Holy cow. I figured you'd be dead to the world for at least a couple of days. So good morning to you. Thank you for coming into our show. I popped in and out of your 48-hour live stream and it was so fun. It was so fun. You did a great job, boss, but please don't ever do that again.
Well done, DJ. That was fantastic.
That was wonderful. And again, thank you to Loki for that new intro. It's pretty freaking kick-ass. Yeah, tell me there's no kick-ass women in Hollywood. Once more with feeling. Okay.
Oh, but women didn't exist before 2020.
Apparently. Well, okay. Whatever. Does anybody remember the 60s? Okay, if you do remember the 60s, you actually weren't there, but whatever, it's cool. So let's start off with our good mornings, babe. So good morning to Darth Monkey O'Wrath, Darth Haster. Oh, look, Purple Lady. Dope. She's right there. And you're going to have to help me with the pronunciation on this one, but I know it's Angelus. So good morning, and thanks for coming into our show today. Captain Trek, morning, Cap. How's things? How you feeling today? Hope you're well. Dave G Sound, Mark the Infinitely Tired. Oh, who else is lurking, babe?
We've got Psycho Dwarf 9. Eris, I saw. Good morning, Battle Angel. Let me scroll down, make sure we haven't missed Jedi Bill. Good morning, love.
Hey, Jedi Bill.
Speak for the dead. Sorry, hon. That was a great show this morning. Well done, guys.
It was. Bravo. Yes. Hashtag save Cas.
Save Cas. Exactly.
That's what we're going to talk about. Yep. Have we missed anybody? There's the DJ again. And of course, the boss is in the house, Loki.
We missed Starry and we've missed Chris Persia.
Adega. Hey, Adega. I keep wanting to still say Adiga.
Yes. Thank you, Loki. You noticed.
Yay! There's only a few of those in existence, so. But there's a reason I'm not on camera, because I've been doing a walkabout and I look like hammered shit. Right now I look like a wet rat because I just got out of the shower. But hey, Crimson Mist, welcome. YouTube's buffering. Every day we're buffering. They didn't end our broadcast already, did they? Had to reboot. Okay.
We're good.
I haven't even gotten started yet. I'm fixing to go off on a tirade again. Probably not quite as bad as Friday. Because Friday was bad. To have that done to Jenna Marbles, who has been such an icon on YouTube for so long. Ugh. Yeah, you guys know. If you were at the show or if you've rewatched it, yeah, you know how pissed off I was.
But you felt better afterwards.
Oh, tons. I even got a sweet message from Pudgy asking me if I felt better. And I said, yes, I did. And I'm sorry I upset him. But not to worry. All is quasi right with the world until this news broke.
Yes.
And like I said, I was on walkabout and got this, started seeing these tweets. Particularly, it was one from Shaure Adashalu. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know the context. I'm like, what in the world is she talking about? So I had to do a little digging. And I'm like, what? I think everybody where I was hanging out was like, what the hell just happened? It's like an earthquake. I was ragingly pissed. I'm like, okay, got to start scrolling, got to start looking for context on this. Because I was like, no, Archer, no. Neep.
Yes.
Neep.
Felt a disturbance in the force. Oh dear.
Oh, it was more than a disturbance in the force. Like the midichlorians just created a whole new level of Sith. I was ragingly pissed. Sorry guys, I'm drinking my coffee. I just got a Rise and Shine with the Valkyries mug. I wish I could be on camera today to show you guys, but I'll tweet it out later. So it is now my coffee mug for my office. So
that's all right. I've just got a notification to say we've gone live. Thanks, YouTube.
Oh,
Appreciate
thanks,
it.
YouTube. I didn't even get one. Our freaking channel. I don't even get one. Excellent. Okay, Crimson Mist got Sam Joe. Where did you go walkabouting? Out in the Badlands on mushrooms or squeegeeing your third eye? Squeegeeing the third eye. Yeah. Had to take a walkabout. Sammy needed to get the hell out of Dallas for a little while. So I did. I said, I fucked off. So yeah, I knew I felt a disturbance in the force, says Darth Haster. Yeah, totally. I totally, seriously, I said it in a chat before, and I think I even tweeted it, that I'm a rage monster over this. Because if any of you guys have known me for a hot second, you know how passionate I am about The Expanse.
Mm-hmm.
How much I love this show. Am I a screaming firehawk? No, because I was late to the party. I found The Expanse through Gary and Doomcop.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly Gary. Because Gary wouldn't shut up about it. Shocker.
That was so funny.
The Expanse. Fine, I'll freaking watch it. And I was sucked. Oh, Cobalt and Pudgy just popped in too. Speak, and they appear. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Pudgy drives in his little tank, fires marshmallows into people's hands. Ah, cool. I like marshmallows. I
like the idea of Pudgy in a little tank.
I know, right? With that little helmet on. And he's got like a tiny pack of cigarettes and a lighter up in his helmet. He's like, yeah. Okay, I know. Don't smoke, Pudgy. It's not good for you. It's just the image of that World War II.
You can have those little candy cane fake cigarettes. Did you guys have those? They used to taste disgusting.
In fact, while I was on my walkabout, I bought some. So I'll, if I remember, I'll bring them to the show on Wednesday when I'm finally back on camera.
Gross. They were like chalk.
Oh, they're so nasty. But, here you are at what, 7, 8, 9 years old. But look at me, I'm smoking. And you could have gotten away with that, when we were kids, obviously. But this is why you don't see them anymore. Oh my God, they're such a bad influence. Well, clearly they're still made. And who are the idiots buying them? Yeah, the 50-year-olds like me were like, yes, who used to smoke. We're like, yeah, motherfuckers. Okay, Josh and Rebecca just jumped on me. God damn it. Lurking mode activated. Loki status blamed. Valkyries on fire. Yeah, that's about right. That sums it up. Let's see. Cap. Sorry, Sam, but I cannot get past the first episode of The Expanse. I'm going to try again with a couple of other YouTubers. Hey, cool, man. It did take a bit for me to get into as well. So I do understand that.
Yes, fair with me as well. I had to watch I've watched the first season and then I had to watch the season again and then kind of watch it all the way through just to kind of refresh.
Yeah. And I had to do that with the first 3 episodes. Just try to understand, like, what the hell am I watching? Okay. I'm good. I finally got it, but I couldn't stop watching it after that. It was hardcore binging. It's like, I've even tweeted about that. Sitting down to watch the Expanse for the 9 millionth time. And, I love it. I freaking love it. Hold on. Cobalt ponders Pudgy has black licorice instead of chewing tobacco. Interesting. Gross, but interesting. All right. If Pudgy's got his black licorice, then all right. You do you, boss.
As long as it's not tobacco, it's fine.
As long as it's not tobacco. I don't want to try to get poor little Pudgy off of nicotine. That's not going to end well. Let's see. Nina says that you are on the wrong side of our screen, and she knows that you are frazzled. Samantha says, Nina, okay. Okay, I can't say this. Lactonic wolf. I can't word. Go ahead, babe.
The comic wolf. The Expanse is the best goddamn sci-fi on TV. It is. And the one thing I did notice about it, they never talked down to the fans.
No.
They were never insulting to anyone.
And Darth Monkey Wrath says, by the time the camp blew up, I was hooked. Yeah. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the cat? Got that t-shirt too. Darth Monkey Wrath. I'm going to smoke now. So now we're talking about cigarettes. We're going to burn down, Chris, pack of chocolate cigarettes. Oh. And Crimson Mist likes the bubblegum cigars. Yeah. Those were a big deal handing out after a baby was born. It's like, and they were nasty. It's like one chew and that gum is toast. It's gross. Mark's feeling tired. Squirrel! Yeah. Hey, Rock Solid. What is up? Look, we got a squirrel, guys. Mark,
we do.
Check it out. Ta-da! So he'll show up randomly. So all this news starts to hit, and now we're Me Tooing Cas Anvar.
Yes, and now you've been going through it as well from the Reddits and from Twitter, and all it is hearsay. It's just stories. He said this and this happened and this happened. It's threads, but no actual evidence. There's no screenshots apart from the ones. A few, but they're from, like Loki said, they're from 2013. So he wasn't even on the Expanse at that point. This would have been at the time he was voicing for Assassin's Creed. So he would have been a voice actor.
Yes. Hey, Chef. Good morning. How are you, sweetheart? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, the Expanse wasn't even a thing yet, So, okay. And you sent me, you posted in our Loki chat, the things that the boss man read this morning, and I'm like, that's not Cas Anvar.
No, reading that doesn't strike me as an articulate, intelligent actor. That could be anyone.
It could be. It could literally be 20-something tech support. My kiddo, but she's even more articulate than that. Hell, my 4-year-old godson is more articulate than that. And he's 4. This kid's more interested in throwing water balloons and picking his nose. I mean, it's just not. This is not a thing. Hey, LDG, welcome in. Great to have you.
Hey there.
But I too went through all of these things. I've got I've got Bing News open, I've got Google News open, I've got Reddit open, and so far, at least on Reddit, the community there seems to be taking Cas's side, essentially.
Yes, that's what I'm seeing. They're asking for proof. They're asking for receipts. Twitter, on the other hand, is being Twitter.
Yes, it's being Twitter. And oh my gosh, I'm flaming pissed. I'm like, are you serious? If you're a fucking fan of this show, if you know anything about these actors on this show, you wouldn't be fucking saying this. And it's exactly what Loki said this morning, or actually somebody in the chat that he put up on the screen this morning. Believe my truth, not the truth. So I'm like, yeah, you guys are believing this person's, and I put that in air bunnies. That's why I wish I was on camera. This is my, there you go, babe. This is my truth. That's like, great, but it's subjective and it's bullshit.
Yes. It's as
prove it to me.
I think you said on Friday as well, there's too much of this and there's too much of, even if it's not true, innocent until proven guilty, this can ruin him. If they're already looking to replace him on the show, that doesn't sound like someone who's, being believed or is giving a fair chance to defend themselves.
Yeah, I agree. Speaker for the dead. I think this is just to try to get the Expanse to be more woke, So they accuse someone of wrongdoing in order to create fear. That way they will it's supposed to be fall in line and make more woke sci-fi like Picard. I sincerely hope that is not the case, because what's been written isn't woke. It's fair and balanced. It's diverse.
It is.
Yeah. They're not slapping you in the face with this quote unquote diversity.
No, from what I haven't read the books, but from what I can tell, they've stuck pretty close to the source material. I know some things have been changed and some characters have been kind of shifted about, but in general, it's been very fair to the books.
It has been. I've read one of them, and that was in preparation for season 4. I read Cibola Burn. And without reading the first 3 seasons, the first 3 books, only watching what was on screen. And, you know, the thing is that the writers of the show are the writers of the books. So they're pulling this source material. It's all there. It's all laid out. Okay. So, yeah, they've tweaked it. Like Kamina Drummer. She wasn't supposed to be as large a role as she is. Her relationship with Dominique Tipper's character, with Naomi, was more spotlighted at one point. I think it was in book 3. Yeah, it was in 2 and 3. But again, I have not read them. But they didn't really focus on that relationship. Yeah, they went and played handball and got some beers. And you know, there's those looks between the two of them, and that's fine.
But it was implied rather than shown, and that's okay.
Yeah,
you know, some things do have to be changed for depending on the medium that's being used.
Yeah. So, okay, let's see. The Expanse is great for having a very diverse cast without being obnoxious about it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Agreed. Okay, and I love your avatar, by the way. That's so awesome. Yeah, The Expanse has never beat you over the head with, you know, this social justice crap. Thank God. I think that was the whole point of the books to begin with. You know, there is diversity. There is still class warfare, you know, between the Belters, the Martians, and Earth.
But it's handled in the way that, you know, it's fair, and it doesn't give bias to one side or the other. The same with male and female characters. You know, you don't have to push the male characters down to elevate the female ones.
Yeah. You know, even in the first season, you have a gay couple. The older men, the friend of Avasarala. I can't remember his name right now. Anyone's name is Frank. But he was a Martian. I think he was a Martian delegate to Earth through the UN. But if somebody can remember it or Google it out there before me, feel free to park it in the chat. That's cool. You know, my brain is kind of misfiring. It seems we need to clue Chefzilla in on what's going on with Cas. Pretty much, honey, what happened over the weekend is some quote unquote evidence. Bullshit. Came to light concerning sexual misconduct on the behalf of Cas Anvar. Right away, when I saw this, yes, I flipped out, but I called bullshit. There's no way in fucking hell. This is a man who busted his ass to get this show picked up.
Yes, he did.
To let the Expanse continue. To get the Expanse to continue, because it is such a worthwhile show. Busted his butt. I think even somebody put on Twitter, this is a man who did indeed bust his rear to get this show uncanceled, but cancels himself in the process. I'm like, no, he fucking didn't. And until I see proof.
Cancelled. Yeah. Big difference.
Until I see proof.
Yeah.
Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, what's more disheartening is to see his cast members turn on him as well.
I read Wes's tweet. Wes Chatham, and was extremely disappointed. I'm not going to turn on Wes because Wes reacted the way Wes reacted. I think he owes Cas an apology. I think he should have talked to his quote unquote people before he did that tweet. I think he should have gotten the evidence. Fine, you want to post about it. You don't have to take one side or the other, but say Sheree's tweet was very neutral and very, until there's evidence, keep, just stay with it, not supporting, but not unsupporting, just trying to be positive about it.
I think that's the big deal at the moment. People aren't asking for evidence. They're too willing to jump on the bandwagon. They're too willing to say, oh yeah, this happened and this happened to me, and to get the attention or however it is.
Yeah.
But what we're not seeing is proof. We're not seeing receipts.
Yeah, exactly. And honest to God, with Wes, it's like, hun, for all intents and purpose, you have not seen the receipts. So don't judge your cast member until there's proof. And that's pretty much what Sheree was saying in her tweet. Now, give me a second and I'll find it. But yeah, I was really disappointed in Wes. I thought he had better character than that.
Yes, it seems a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction. I don't know whether he's trying to distance himself from what's happened, or whether he genuinely believes that his cast member, and presumably friend, did what he's been accused of. But it's not a good look. It
isn't. It's not a good look. Okay, I found Sheree's tweet, and I'm going to read it out for you guys. This was a day ago. To all the screaming firehawks, the Expanse team is one that stands for and reflects diversity, equality, and respect on the set and beyond. I assure you we take these allegations seriously. We'll share the results as soon as the investigation has concluded. Yours, Sheree. That's exactly what should have been said. Period. End of story. Yes, you do have to take it seriously. Okay. In this culture, fine, whatever. But if this is something that's under, quote, investigation, why did it suddenly become a thing? Why are we suddenly sitting there and screaming? I say we. It's the royal we. I'm not included in this we, clearly, because hashtag I stand with Cas. Until he is proven guilty. Now, I want to see the receipts. I want to know exactly what's happening. Hey, Lori, what's going on, girl? Mountains of Elysium, Lady Mist. Hey, guys. Thanks for popping in. And for Wes, essentially, in my opinion, threw Cas under the bus.
Yes, that's how I saw it.
So, Josh, this is why I left social media. It's such a toxic wasteland for mental health. I'm only on Loki's Discord for this wonderful community. Well said, my friend.
Well Josh said. Is right. Yeah. Twitter, particularly at the moment, seems to be getting worse.
Well, it's going to. And that's due to the political climate, at least in the States. And with everything that's going on with the beer bug. So
Still
with this goddamn beer bug.
Do we know if Cas has given an official statement at the moment? Because I did go look for it, but I haven't been able to find anything.
Excuse me. I have not found anything either.
No.
Cas right now is doing the right thing. I'm sure he's under advisement from legal to stay quiet. I think Wes should have probably taken that advice.
Yeah.
Sheree's tweet was political. I have not politically correct. She did the right thing.
It was neutral.
It was a neutral tweet, and that's another reason I really adore her, because a lot like her character, she speaks in a tone that doesn't sway you either way until there's proof. And that's a whole other political realm I just do not want to get into right now because Monday and not enough coffee and not enough sleep. But here we go again. They're gonna come at. I'm so upset. I can't. I am. I'm still so upset about all of this.
That's the thing. It's like you said on Friday, it's one after the other at the moment. And yes, it just seems to be a lot of men at the moment. But as you said, Jenna Marbles was targeted for something that she did. Angry Joe was targeted for something he allegedly did, and then the accuser, disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah, Angry Joe's accuser was just like poof, gone. I mean, just what the hell? It was like a drive-by. Hey, Trey. Greetings. Kapla, Bird O'Prey. Oh my gosh. That nephew O'Prey is so cute. Please give my love to Sis O'Prey and nephew O'Prey. And I did see the interview with Mom O'Prey. She's amazing. I love her so much.
It was awesome, wasn't it? I loved it.
It was great. I was like, I wish I was driving at the time though, so I couldn't actually see nephew O'Prey until I got home, and it's like, oh, look at that baby! I just want a picture. That's welcome to Sam's world, folks. Yeah, I'm a witch. I eat babies. The Expanse is screwed. Orville is MIA. Only thing we're going to get is more STD. Well, yeah, let's break out the antibiotics. Shit's about to get real, folks. I agree with you, Bird. Yeah. And crappy Twilight Zone. Yeah, it's this crappy Twilight. I can't believe that actually came back. God, that was awful. Yeah, terrible. Oh, what a nightmare. Anywho, I stand with Cas, and we need to stand behind him. These people who are calling themselves Screaming Firehawks, if you know anything about Cas Anvar, if you know anything about the people on this show, you're already wanting to recast him, fuck you. The second they recast Cas Anvar, and now keep in mind, guys, there was a tweet out just a few days ago from Cas, and I think also Showeray backing it up, that there's 2 seasons 5 and 6 are already in the can. Yeah. Or they're in post at this point.
Yeah, in post.
Yeah. Hey, Rookie, what's going on? Thanks for popping in, babe. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. But
let me just scroll up because I just saw a comment.
What do we got?
Rolex lead production. Sorry,
Rock Solid.
Name. Yeah, Rock Solid. Thank you, darling. They have also been trying to cancel Review Tech USA because they didn't try to cancel Angry Joe like the rest of the mob. Yeah, exactly. Mob mentality. If you're not with us, you're against us.
Against us. Yeah, exactly.
That's a dangerous precedent to set.
Yeah. It's extremely dangerous.
It's the witch hunts all over again.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Okay, witch hunt. I'm right there on the goddamn screen. You guys found me. You don't have to look for me. You don't have to hunt for me. I'm right there. Stop. Haha, little joke. Yeah, that one. Anyway. Yes, I do my own sound effects. You're welcome. Don't have to have software. Screaming to automatically go ahead and recast Cas. If they do that, I'm done. I won't watch another episode. And if I'm going to put the edict out there, if you are a Screaming Firehawk and you are a fan of The Expanse, and you go with this, you recast Cas. He's fucking predator. Fuck you. You don't know anything about this man. Quite frankly, neither do I. Okay? I've never met him. I, like Loki, wanted to get him to do a cameo for our show. I can't anymore. That is toast. But fuck you. It's not about recasting him, okay? First of all, this news should have never broke because it's garbage. No. It's an attention-seeking little shit who wants to ruin somebody's life. And if I were Cas and all of this fleshes out, I'd turn around and sue that bitch for slander. I really would.
Yeah, that's what Angry Joe did. You know, he got lawyers involved, and funnily enough, all of a sudden, poof, she's taking a break from social media.
Yeah, taking a break bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
She's fucking running scared. And, that's not a threat to this human being. It's just like, you need to understand what you're creating. Again, with the mob mentality, here come the pitchforks and the torches.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
Do you think it's, well, partly because it's mob mentality, but do you think because accusers aren't being held accountable when it's being proven that what they're accusing is false?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do. And they need to be held accountable.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to step forward and make accusations like that and not have the receipts, not have the proof, not have spoken to a lawyer, not have privately contacted this individual, if you're breaking this story straight to the media,
Mm-hmm.
you're full of fucking shit.
Yes, if you're taking this to the court of public opinion to ruin someone, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. This guy didn't do anything to you, but have you profiled him? Honest to God, have you profiled him? Because he's Iranian, of Iranian descent? Are you one of those? Are we still doing this shit? Is this still happening? Seriously? And why are you not going after Shahreh then? She's Iranian. But you're not going after her because she's a woman. And she's stunning and brave. Okay, you tell her that to her face. Yes, she's a stunning and brave woman. Yes, she's beautiful. She's articulate. She's smart. She's funny as hell. Yes. And she's fought really, really hard to get the career she has.
Yes, she's a classy lady.
And yes, she's the epitome of class. And somebody even talked about that on Twitter, because you guys know, if you've known me at all for a hot second, you know I worship her. I worship everybody on the cast. Wes is a little bit having to stand in the corner right now. Go put on your dunce cap. Go sit in the corner for a little while. Be quiet. Don't tweet anymore. Shut up.
I'm not talking to him at the moment.
Yeah. Wes, you need a timeout, babe.
The lady Miss said, I don't know what was said. Basically, there's no solid accusations. It's people accusing him of sexual misconduct, but it's being very vague about what they're actually accusing him of. Yeah. There's lots of Twitter threads where people have put forward their version of a story where they've met him. Some of them have put forward screenshots, but they're Skype screenshots, so they could technically be anyone using that name. Some of the tweets, which are supposed to be DMs, that are supposedly from Cas Anvar, read like a 12-year-old wrote them. Not a intelligence, articulate actor.
No, not at all. I'm like, this, okay, it almost sounds, when Loki was reading them this morning on his show, and it might have been Loki's slight Texas drawl that he has, but it was reading like that person was trying to write as Alex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With, Alex being a Persian Texan, so to speak, from Mars. And that little Texas drawl that he has, which I find adorable, by the way. I do. I find it adorable. Okay. You didn't do it right. And you end up sounding, like a 12-year-old. Worse than a 12-year-old. Like I said, my 4-year-old godson is more articulate than that. Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. And it may have been, like I said, just Loki's accent or whatever. Or, I don't know. Loki, if you're still hanging out somewhere, let me know if I fucked that up. That's fine. But yeah, it's like, are you trying to write like Alex? I don't understand your point. And then you're accusing him of this? I'm gonna throw a little inside Sammy's head bomb out there for you guys. Okay. I have been a victim of sexual assault. I have been a victim of sexual impropriety, as it got put by Rock Solid. Thank you very much. I have been a victim, but I'm not spending my life being a victim. My truth is my truth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I handled the situation the way I knew how, and it was absolutely terrifying to come forward. It's not something you throw out there for the world to fucking see. I hid it for decades.
Mm-hmm. No. If what they're accusing is true, but the last thing that I would want to do is to go public with it and to have it, under the scrutiny of Twitter.
Yeah. So you guys, I'm a victim. I get it. But I would not air this dirty laundry at the time that this happened to me. No, we didn't have social media and all this stuff. But when it happened, it took me 2 months to tell my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
My sister, the woman who had been a part of my life since I was 15. It took me months to get up the courage to tell her. And I told her everything. And her first reaction was like, okay, let's go back through everything that happened. Who was there? Mm-hmm. Who saw something happen to you? We got all our ducks in a row before she took me to a public public prosecutor and said, we need to probably follow through on some stuff. Here, we've got all this evidence. I never went to the newspapers. Yes. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, we had newspapers back in the day. I didn't go to the newspapers and start screaming that this person sexually assaulted me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I followed the proper procedure. I think the actual going through what I went through in the legal system was worse mm-hmm. than the sexual assault itself. Because women are generally not believed. It's usually made up. And this is why. This is exactly why. Because we have women like this, people like this, pulling crap like this, and women are suddenly supposed to be automatically believed? No. Present your argument. Present your evidence.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's exactly the same thing that happened with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the longest time, he was not believed that she was the aggressor.
Yeah. And I did. That's the thing. I don't know mm-hmm. Johnny Depp either. But, I'm like, no, that's not Johnny Depp. He's not like that. And then you have his ex-girlfriends and stuff like that. Kate Moss, Winona Ryder, coming out and going, no, that's not Johnny. He's not that kind of man. Yeah, he's got some addiction issues. I mean, he and Kate trashed a hotel room in the city in New York 1,000 years ago because they were flying. They were blitzed. But he was never abusive, never nasty, never mean. And it took forever to unravel all that bullshit that Amber shoved out. Mm-hmm. It was ridiculous.
And again, he's basically had his career taken away from him.
Yeah. Well, he's fought back pretty well, I think.
He did, but he's still, he's still lost his Pirates of the Caribbean because that's been recast now. And
was it official? Did they do that? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I wasn't aware of that. See, Sammy needs to focus. Sammy went on Walkabout and all of a sudden it's like, shit, I fucked up. But yeah, I never did see if any of that got ironed out or anything. But what I have seen, I think folks have been doing videos, and guys, if you've been paying attention a little more than I have, Amber Heard is now under fire, and I think he's countersuing for defamation, right? So, chat, you're gonna have to help me, at least me, out with that, honey, if you can't.
No, that's what I've heard. Basically, because the evidence has come out, recordings have come out where she's being verbally abusive. The injuries he suffered have been, documented. Yes, he's got solid proof against her.
Guess what?
What?
Boo.
Hey.
Is that it?
No. Okay, guys, I just was handed this just now.
Okay, go.
Television host and Me Too activist Amanda de Cabernet, is that how you say her name? Cabernet? I hope it's her name. Cabernet, like Cabernet.
Cabernet.
Has announced that she will no longer be testifying in support of Aquaman star and close friend Amber Heard in Johnny Depp's upcoming defamation case against the UK-based tabloid The Sun, having changed her mind after hearing the infamous recording of Heard taunting and mocking Depp. She said, historically, women's rights in this area have been chronically undermined and women have had their voices silenced. This is one of the reasons why when Amber told me her version of the conflict between her and Johnny, it was my inclination to believe her and support her. However, after hearing audio leaked earlier this year of Heard admitting to physically abusing Depp and mocking him for defending himself, de Cabernet recalls that she recently acknowledged that I will not testify in Johnny Depp's upcoming defamation case. I also acknowledge that new facts have come to my attention, which has changed my perspective on this matter. And these are her words. When the first audio tape was released and I heard Amber being verbally abusive to Johnny, I was horrified. She then detailed that she texted Robbie Kaplan, Amber's attorney, and let her know I need to speak with Amber urgently. She told her she was appalled and shocked to hear how Amber was speaking to Johnny and that it was not okay with her. She confronted Amber concerning the recording. She informed me it was edited by Johnny's team. Then de Cabernet went on to say, I had hoped Amber would take accountability for her behavior, but she did not. She then stated, I have not spoken with Amber since this exchange and have come to the very painful realization that someone who I advocated for and believed so wholeheartedly was not entirely forthcoming with me. Ain't that a bitch? De Cabernet notes that she wants to emphasize that I have no further personal knowledge of what happened between Johnny and Amber and no knowledge of the truth of her accusations against him. And that she has made this statement in support of due process and upholding the truth, not my truth.
Amen to that.
When reached for comment, Depp's law team, Adam Waldman, competently told the Daily Mail when Amanda de Cabernet, Amber Heard's best friend and Me Too activist, recants her support for Mrs. Heard and testifies against her, you know we have reached the beginning of the end of Miss Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny. When they reached out to Amber's team, they declined to comment.
Of course they did.
And this all comes from Bounding into Comics.
Bounding into Comics? Okay, cool.
Awesome. Thank you, boss.
No
Thanks, boss.
problem.
Wow. Imagine that. You know, a knee-jerk reaction, automatically believe, and then, you know, evidence comes out and, all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
maybe not. Oh, my God.
Funny how that works.
I was keyed in on something else as I was handed this.
Yeah.
Why now is there a second wave of Me Too allegations?
Yes, you mentioned that on your show earlier, and I did want to touch on that before we closed out today.
A lot of this is being proven to be bullshit. Like little Miss Amber's case here. It is fabricated and it is intention seeking and it is let's ruin this person's life. And oh my God, I just realized you have Freddy Cougar Claw up on your shelf. Purple Lady, that is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, she does. I love that thing.
Oh, damn.
It's huge.
Damn.
It's so big, I can't even put my hand in it.
Squirrel!
Yeah, squirrel. Yeah,
where's the squirrel?
Squirrel. But we've got these allegations that came out in this first two Me Too wave.
Yeah.
And more have been proven bullshit. Yes, there are women that went through horrible experiences, and God bless them. That's the most horrible thing that can happen. But when women are taking advantage of this for their own gain,
Yeah.
it's ruining anything that could have been gained by this.
Yeah, it is.
And now we've got a second wave. Wow.
Yeah.
It almost seems like it.
Yeah. It's getting to the point where people aren't believing genuine victims, because it's such a knee-jerk reaction to automatically jump on whoever's being accused.
Yeah.
And it's going to stop people from coming forward.
Again, it was hard enough to come forward to begin with. You know what I mean? From my own perspective, it's hard enough to come forward, let alone be believed. And now we've got this happening, this second wave, as Loki put it. And it's ruining people's lives for 15 seconds of fame. You know what I mean? Why are you doing this? What the fuck do you have to fucking gain from this?
Well, that's the thing. They say, oh, I'm not doing this to gain anything. I'm not doing this for notoriety.
Lies.
I'm doing this because, people have to know this happened. But they're not producing proof.
How many hours do you think was spent talking about what Amber Heard was claiming? And how many hours do you think will be spent on the fact that she lied her ass off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people saw that and saw someone accused of something, and then when you turn around and you find out that was all bullshit, and they only spend 15 minutes on that? How many people do you think that's going to reach? How many people now? How many millions of people are going to look at Johnny Depp and call him a domestic violence or whatever that he an abuser, a sexual whatever? Compared to how many people are going to go, oh, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
What I would imagine is going to happen is it's all going to be, quietly swept under the rug until whatever happens with the court case, and then it will probably flare up again. But until then, it's all going to go quiet.
Yeah. Well, and right now, we're in the early stages of this stuff with Cas. And there's barely anything on any news stream about this. I found 2 articles on Bing. I found 3 articles, on Google. And as I said earlier, the overwhelming response on Reddit is to support Cas.
Yeah, Reddit, weirdly enough, I found was the best source for the information because it's all compiled. And as you say, it's not kind of biased. It's just, this is what's been found. We're just going to put it all in one long thread.
That's in one thread.
But you still have people saying already that he needs to be replaced, and he needs to be replaced now. No waiting, no due process, no thinking about it. Replace him now and continue on.
No.
Yeah. What about future employments? He was a voice actor as well. There's that. Yeah. That's presumably going to impact him, not just the Expanse.
Yeah. Well, the same thing has gone on with Vic.
Yeah.
And all that crap. And that's, Loki talked about that this morning on his show too, with Vic Mignogna. And I need to do some research with Vic because it's been a while since anything has been said about Vic and all of that crap that went on. At least in my head anyway, I haven't seen anything.
Well, that goes along with the whole he greeted someone, and that's something they said about Cas. He greeted someone, asked them their age, where they were from, and what their favorite game was. Oh my. What a horrible person. Well, I know Vic was getting shit because he hugged people. They came up and met him, and he was like, he gave him a hug. Oh, inappropriateness. Oh my God, he hugged them.
Well,
cancel Vic.
Cancel Vic, right? So, okay, the footage I've seen of Cas at cons and things, he's the same way. Hey, how you doing? Oh my God, it's so great to see you guys. Hug, hug, hug. He's a wonderful man.
Yeah, how dare he?
So here
be
we go
excited
again.
to meet his fans.
Yeah. And I mean, the cast in and of itself is that way. Dominique Tipper. She's like, oh yeah, bring it in. But are we accusing her of being sexually inappropriate? Nope. Why? Woman. Kara G, who plays drummer. Same. She's the same way. Are you accusing her of sexual misconduct? Nope. Woman.
But isn't it true that there are some actors out there now that don't want contact with fans just because of all this has gone on?
Yep.
If I remember correctly. I mean, I know people like William Shatner, for example, but I think William Shatner's more to do with he just doesn't like shaking hands with people. But yeah, it's going to get to the point where people and stars, you're not going to be able to interact with them.
Yeah,
for fear of being accused.
Also, remember what happened to Manu, the kid who played Icheb on Voyager.
Yeah.
He spoke out in defense of Kevin Spacey before he knew what was going on. He said, there's no way. I have met him. I have talked to him. He was the nicest guy. There's no way he could have done this. And then he gets canceled by everybody just because he came out in defense of someone and said, there's no way. I've met the guy. I've talked to the guy. I can't see it.
Yeah.
And they canceled him just because he said something in Kevin Spacey's defense.
Yeah. Yeah. It's ruined Kevin Spacey. I mean, he's like just poof, he's like gone. He's like a mist. He's out. And that's what I'm afraid is going to happen to Cas. I'm terrified.
Again, it goes back to double standards because people like Roman Polanski did, and it's been proved what he did.
Yeah.
But he's still welcome back. So,
yeah, this is all shady as fuck. And until I'm given evidence otherwise, hashtag save Cas, hashtag I stand with Cas. I am a screaming firehawk to my core. And until somebody shows me actual facts to prove otherwise, fuck them.
Yeah.
And your victim mentality.
Yeah. It's a very dangerous trap to fall into, to allow mob rule.
Yeah. And that's what's happening. And hey, like I said earlier, guys, if you've known me for a hot second, I'll bend over backwards for this show. I'll bend over backwards for everybody that's on this show. And I am not going to cancel Cas Anvar. I'm not going to do it. You may as well just kill me, y'all.
No,
that's the only way this redhead is going down. No.
I need proof. Enough. I need.
Yeah, more than a Skype message from someone we don't even know if it's him or not. Cas Anvar.
Yeah, it wasn't even Cas
messages
Anvar.
From was it 2013? Were some of those messages from?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they've sat on this for all that time and only now coming forward.
Yeah. And coming forward to the man who saved the show. About the man who saved the show. There's no way in fucking hell Cas would jeopardize his career this way.
Well, you know what? And that's the thing. That's the thing. You say that, but that reminds me of Bill Cosby.
Oh.
When I first heard the Cosby thing, I was like, there's no damn way. Not in I want my pudding pops. No, there's no way. The guy that called Eddie Murphy and was like, we need to talk about the language on your show. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. But you know what? Obviously, I was completely, totally, 100% wrong because we don't know these people in real life.
That's right. That's right.
We know their characters. I know Mr. Huxtable and I know Bill Cosby from his comedy shows. I don't know the real Bill Cosby.
Right.
And I think it was DJ Odyssey earlier, Loki, we need to talk about Manu. He is a wolf in sheep's clothing. And what he did during the riots and supporting the looting. And dude, I don't agree with that. But when it comes to being able to speak your opinion and come out in defense of someone, I do support that.
Yes. I had the same thing with a guy. I'm not sure if you Americans would be familiar with him, but it was a guy by the name of Rolf Harris. He's an Australian. He used to be a singer. He used to be a TV presenter in the UK and Australia. And he was accused, and for the longest time, people said, no, he couldn't have done it. And then proof came forward that he did do what he was accused of. And rightfully so, his career was ended, the same as Jimmy Savile. But unfortunately, Jimmy Savile was long dead before he got accused. But you're right, yeah. But we need proof at the end of the day. That's it.
If all these people out there have the right to say we need to cancel this person and we need to get rid of this person, then everyone out there that comes out in support of them should have the same right. I do not agree with Manu's political views or what he says about certain things. I don't agree with that. But I do agree with the fact that he made a reactionary video of the charges against Spacey and said there's no way he could do it. I completely support that. We are doing the exact same thing here this morning. We talked about Cas and that this is almost unbelievable, and we stand with Cas. Hashtag save Cas. I stand with Cas. We are throwing our support behind Cas. We could be wrong.
We could be. Yes, wrong, we could.
Yeah, admit we are wrong, but
absolutely,
we are not going to get canceled because we support someone. That is bullshit, and no one should get canceled because they think someone is guilty. But you can't just get rid of someone and ruin their life on a guess.
Yeah. No, you can't. For whatever reason, for notoriety, for publicity, for whatever reason, until proof, it's got to be innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, it has to be. And that's not the way this society has acted in the last several years. It's guilty until proven innocent, especially with this Me Too movement and Time's Up and everything like that. And yeah, there are real victims out there. Yes, I did. I'm with Loki on this one. I did not believe that Bill Cosby could do that shit. But it was proved in a court of law.
Yeah. Yeah. And it had been for a long time.
So, fine. If they prove that Cas is guilty, I'll admit I was wrong.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Same.
And go from there. But until that happens, until that day comes, no, I will proudly fly a Martian flag.
Yep.
And support Cas.
MCRN, baby.
Damn straight. Who are we? MMC. Damn right. That's it. Okay, rest of the week. Sweeping declaration. I'm wearing Expanse stuff. I'm getting my OPA coffee mug out. I'm getting all my t-shirts out.
Gosh.
I'm creating a t-shirt. Hashtag I stand with Cas. Because I just can't. I just can't. It's like hold on. Blech. Cobalt and Pudgy. Got a good one in here. This is a lot of talk about something that hasn't happened yet. I'm not worried. Besides, if they do make him go away, the Expanse has creative ways to make him go away. That's very true, but that said, and I agree.
Yeah, but this is still a guy's livelihood that's on the line.
Yeah.
On an accusation at the moment. And it won't be just the Expanse that he will be blacklisted from. It will be future employment as well.
Yes, that's very true.
Miss Cabernet rushed to the defense of her friend. That is perfectly okay.
Yeah.
You do. That's what you do. But
absolutely.
When the evidence came out that things were not what they seemed, she has now retracted it. That is a step in the right direction. It is.
Yes.
No matter what anybody says, people can say, "Oh, that's a loss for Me Too," and that's blah blah blah. No, that is a step in the right direction. Facts have been shown that she did the shit she did when she's sitting there taunting him and calling him names and acting like he's a big pud because he doesn't want to fight her.
Yeah.
That is some shit, guys. I don't know if any of you guys out there have ever been in that situation where someone is taunting you and running their mouth and talking shit and basically daring you to do something. You're holding back because by God, you're a dude. And if you touch that woman, you're fucked.
Yep.
Yeah, she was baiting him. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
she was totally baiting him. I've seen that happen. I've broken up damn near barroom brawls from ladies baiting their boyfriends and husbands. And it's like, ma'am. No. And bless their little hearts. These are men who had the sense of mind to just, holy fucking shit. You got to be kidding me. You're doing this? You're doing this? Not one of them ever cocked back and, went after him. Yeah. But she just kept on. I've had to give many reports to cops. Yeah, this is what happened. She went after him and he didn't move. Thank God. And it's like, oh, Jesus. Oh, Bird, what the hell? Kuroga stands with OJ. Fuck Kuroga.
Oh, man. Oh,
I'm just kidding, Bird. I'm just kidding. I stand neutral on the lines between Kuroga and Turkestan.
If the Kuroga don't fit, acquit.
Here we go, folks. We've got to end the show with shits and giggles, right? Or a snort. A snort, since DJ likes the snorts. Get me rolling hard enough and I'll do it too.
Thank you for letting me pop in here. I know that was last minute. Like I said, I just got handed that, and that's amazing.
Well, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you, Loki.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I'll leave you girls to close out the show. Take care.
Babe.
Everybody have a great day.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you.
Bye,
boss.
Bye.
All right, guys. This is clearly something we're gonna have to watch, at least for me. I'm gonna have my thumb on this.
We'll keep an eye on it
until its bitter end.
Maybe when we get some more information, we can do a follow-up on it.
Absolutely. As it comes in, I mean, shit, I may break in and just go live. If anything, I on my own channel, it's like live from the Bewitching Broadcasting Studios.
Got a Sammy breaking news alert.
I may do it. I don't know. Taco is love. Yes, taco is love. And holy crap, tomorrow is Taco Tuesday. So
yeah, it is.
I'm so excited about that. Let's see. Pudgy starts up tank and drives off ways. Bye, everyone. Bye, Pudgy. We see you later, sweetheart. Ah!
Sort of fits. But not really.
Sort of fits. Oh my God, babe, that is so cool.
It's huge.
It is. It's massive. Holy crap. Oh man, I love it. All right, guys, we are going to bid everybody adieu. We're over an hour at this point, and life calls. So we are going to say good late morning to everybody. Chris Persia, Josh, and Rebecca, to the boss for jumping in and hanging out with us. Rookie Critic, thanks, sweetheart, for dropping by. Bird of Prey, have an awesome day, honey, and hug everybody in the family for me. Cobalt and Pudgy, thank you guys for stopping in. Cap, thank you. Darth Hester, thanks for wrenching for us today. Who else we got, babe?
Big thank you to Lady Mist, Eris of Chaos. Let me scroll up. DJ, well done. That was an awesome stream.
Yeah, well done.
Proud of you. Who else have we got? Castle was in. Chris Persia, Psychodwarf 9. Rock Solid Productions, thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Oh, Rock Solid, thanks for stopping by. Oh, we got another one I didn't see earlier. Holy crap.
Oh.
Shakes, don't know what you're getting. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, empowering women, yeah. Thank you for stopping in, sweetheart. The touchy. Woo! Hot damn, that's our Rossi.
Dr. Adega was here. Crimson Mist, I think we said. I think that's all.
Psychodorf 9. Yeah, Eris.
Psychodorf, Jedi Bill, and Nino here. And
I'm
Starry.
still scrolling out. Starry-eyed girl popped in for a little bit. So, guys, if we missed you, we apologize. But it's a crazy Monday morning. We're going to keep an eye on this story with Cas Anvar, and let's try to get this trending on Twitter. At least save Cas, or I stand with Cas, because this is important.
Yes, due process is important.
Due process needs to be observed at this point. So, we will see you guys tomorrow for Mornings of Mischief with the boss man, Loki. In the chats, we will be there. What else is going on, sweetheart?
And Loki's got 2 shows tomorrow.
Oh, crap. Yes, he does. He has the morning and the evening show. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brain fart. Anyway.
Squirrel.
Yeah. There he goes. Yeah, Darth Monkey. You got it. All right, guys. Oh, look, he just dropped some tacos in there. Sweet. Yeah, join us for Taco Tuesday in the morning. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning Central Time. So until Wednesday, I will hopefully be back on camera. And we will see you guys then. Yep. So everybody have a marvelous day. Love y'all.
Thank you guys. Mwah.
Bye, guys.